I always had a passion to sing, and first grade I was put to play Annie. I had my orange wig and my dress all set, and I played The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow. And that song still resonates with me because even though today can be dark sometimes, tomorrow the sun will always come up and it's always a brighter day. In senior year of high school, that's when I would say I was more rebellious. One night, I decided to leave home. I didn't tell my mom or my stepfather where I was going. I had left for 2.5 days on my bike. And while I was on that bike ride, I kept asking myself, Joy, what are you doing? Like, why are you out here? Why did you leave home? I was really in a dark place. Wasn't really understanding what I was going through at the time. I felt like I was trying to escape, just this fear I had of the unknown and this doubt of what would happen after high school. And I bottled everything up, all my emotions for all these years that I kept inside. I wanted to seek help, but when people would ask me, hey, how's everything? Are you okay? I would always reply with, I'm fine, I'm okay, and never really share my burdens to anyone. Going to college, I was in the Air Force program, and I was really focused on that career, but I kept failing, and I couldn't do things right, or I couldn't pass a test, and I felt like I had no purpose at that time. I was 5 points away, and I said to myself, Joy, is your potential and purpose determined by 5 points, or is it determined by the one who created you and has everything under control? Last year, I had this sudden urge to go back to Grace. So one night, I had went to service, and Pastor Matt was doing a series.
And some of you are never externally alone. Like, you're around people all the time, but you are always internally alone. You don't open up to anybody else. No one knows what you're going through. No one knows what you're upset about. You don't let people in there. Community gives you the support that you need to see what you can't see. Truth is, you need a support system. You need people who will share your burdens. You need people who will sharpen your mind, sharpen your thinking. Has the Spirit been leading you to build relationships? Has the Spirit been leading you toward community, but you've been afraid to pull the trigger, afraid to jump in? If it has been, follow His lead.
And something that night clicked, and I knew His presence was there for me, and I was like, oh my goodness, I have to be involved in this church. This is where I need to seek help. That night, I made the decision to commit myself to Christ and join the choir. And from that night on, I've never stopped coming back to Grace. The valleys did become mountains, and I've been blessed and welcomed and loved at Grace Family Church. Everyone is so supportive. I'm doing things I never thought I would be doing at 21. I'm singing and worshiping in front of a congregation. I am going on a mission trip to Uganda, Africa, that I never thought in a million years I would be doing. And just really serving and reaching out to others and praying for them. And He really does restore you and puts this new strength within you. If it wasn't for Grace Family Church, I wouldn't know where I would be today.